It's Kielce!
Hey!
And it's
thanks for having
Kielce
me.
Gussie.
Yeah. Welcome to the program. What do you think?
Thanks. I mean, it's a pretty good setup, pretty good backdrop, great people around.
Pretty good company, huh?
I think so. I can't complain.
Yeah.
EWTN's watching this saying that's the first and last time we're putting him on doing a live show.
I mean, all three of us know.
All
That's
three of
the
us.
end of our
Kielce,
career.
Kielce, you read the first reading during
I did.
the funeral of Master Pope Francis. How
Yeah.
did that come about?
Honestly, I wish it was a really cool story. Like, there's a great selection process. They went through hundreds of people, but it was very simple. My boss got a call that they needed someone in English to read, and she thought of me, and I said, yes, you can't say no on an occasion like that. No, I mean, you couldn't.
Of course.
So,
No,
it's pretty simple.
And it's very important information.
Well, you know, I gotta steer clear of insider information. No. But no, it's true.
We
I
tried.
think, like you guys were talking about, it's really special to be here. And I mean, meeting Pope Francis in whatever capacity, as a journalist, as a pilgrim, I think it's just really special, you know? And so being here as journalists, we have that extra inside look into how he lives, no? No pope has ever visited China, and the Vatican has officially no ties with the country. But throughout the years, attempts have been made to improve relations. Every night for the last week and a half, St. Peter's Square has been filled with pilgrims, cardinals, and heads of dicasteries, all joined together for one reason, in praying for the health and recovery of Pope Francis. Every night, a different cardinal leads the rosary and entrusts the Holy Father into Mary's hands. Whether it be clear skies or rain, people have not stopped coming to express their solidarity with Pope Francis in the way he often asks them to do, in praying for him. On Sunday, Pope Francis finished this meeting with children from around the world with a mass in St. Peter's Square, announcing that the next World Day for Children will be in 2026. The Jubilee of 2025 is a unique and once-in-a-lifetime experience for many people, and the city of Rome is making it even more special by bringing world-renowned pieces of art to the Eternal City. Purple is out and white is in. The season of Lent is over, and now after receiving the Pope's special blessing, we can truly begin to celebrate these 50 days of Easter. For Americans who have made Rome their home, many often choose to live Lent in a very special way, following in the footsteps of the early Christians. Today marks 2 weeks since Pope Francis entered Rome's Gemelli Hospital after a bout of bronchitis on February 14th. Since then, the number of people who have come from all over to express their solidarity with him and to pray the rosary in front of the statue of St. John Paul II at the base of the hospital continues to remain steady. And the latest news is that the Pope's clinical condition continues to show signs of improvement and that he continues his breathing physiotherapy and his ongoing treatment. While it may not be a traditional Easter egg hunt, the Vatican definitely knows how to celebrate Holy Week. 2 years. It's been 2 years since the war in Ukraine began. And it's been 2 years of Pope Francis's prayers and pleas for peace. In almost all his public appearances, the Pope has remembered Ukraine.
Fermate questo massacro.
On some occasions to the point of tears. He listened to the wives of the soldiers at war. And during the Stations of the Cross in 2022, he invited a Russian and a Ukrainian woman to walk together, carrying the cross as a sign of peace. He prayed in front of the image of Mary, Queen of Peace in Rome's Basilica of St. Mary Major, the same statue Pope Benedict XV prayed in front of for the end of the First World War. And in March 2022, Pope Francis consecrated Russia and Ukraine to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. And he warned of the danger of forgetting the lessons of the last century.
Il popolo ucraino e il popolo russo che ti venerano con amore ricorrono a te, mentre il tuo cuore palpita per loro e per tutti I popoli falcidiati della guerra.
But it's been 2 years of prayers and actions. He sent cardinals to Ukraine to express his closeness to those affected by the war. And diplomatically, he helped with the return of some Ukrainian children who were taken to Russia during the war. As the 2-year mark passes, Pope Francis has not ceased in praying and advocating for those going through this violence. In Rome, Kielce, Gussie, Catholic Faith Network.